Getting tested for HIV. The best way to control the epidemic, recent numbers show, affects 3% of those living in the nation's capital.
They were negative, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Justin GOFORTH has been living with HIV for 16 years. He encourages people to get tested so that they can get treatment which will control the virus and stop it from spreading.
Some people, it actually helps for me to share that because they look at me and think, there's somebody who actually has a life, a job, a career, a family, and so on, and has clearly made it through and is doing okay. So that
Justin, like many experts from the city's health department, agree that a convergence of issues like poverty, bad public schooling, and limited access to health care have contributed to create the dramatic figures.
Our report shows that over 7% of all 40 to 50-year-olds in the district right now have already been diagnosed and are living with HIV-AIDS. So this is not just a young person's disease.
In this city of roughly 580,000 people, every mode of HIV transmission, homosexual, heterosexual, and injected drug use, has gone up in the last year. Some people in Washington, D.C. say they find it hard to believe that HIV-AIDS is spreading faster here than in some places in Africa. But activists and health specialists say that the statistics are worse than the ones revealed by authorities, and they do not reflect the scope of the problem in the U.S. Capitol.
You're HIV positive. So I was saying, oh my God,
Ed Harris, who got HIV through a bisexual man 28 years ago, has his own explanation about the rising transmission rates.
As the time changed and the protease inhibitors came into view, that's when things started getting a little bit loose because they said, oh, well, they have all these new medications, they work so well, they do all these kind of things, we don't have to worry about things like we had to worry about at first.
this is the capital of the free world, supposedly, and let's do something. Let's make a difference, and let's really hit this problem.
Washington, D.C. officials have said the report is a wake-up call for this administration and promised an increase in education about prevention as well as routine testing to tackle the epidemic before it gets even worse. Monica Villamizar, Al Jazeera, Washington.